Boys, today we're going to be talking about what you guys need to be grinding in MLB The Show 23 right now. Now, this is a video I like to do, but I want to show you guys what I am doing, what I'm grinding. Also, this Friday, there is going to be a big roster update and a mini seasons update. So I'm going to kind of be talking about what to expect there. I'm also going to be talking about cards that I am investing in to make a ton of stubs on Friday. And I'm going to be doing that at the end of today's video. We're going to be talking about the roster update picks that will turn your 30,000 stubs into 100,000 stubs. So you guys are going to want to make sure you stay locked in. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys smash that like and sub button, as we're on the goal for 50,000 subscribers, and let's get right into it. If you guys want cheap stubs, make sure you guys go to u4gm.com. What they will end up doing is all they do is you give them your ID, their password, they do it all for you, and then you just put in my coupon code for Brady to get 5% off your purchase. Link will be in the description below. So as you can see in the schedule, we've got a roster update that's coming on Friday, and there's going to be a big revamp to mini seasons. And that's why I'm kind of going after mini seasons now, and I think it's one of the best times to go after it because it might get a little bit harder. You can see that's going to be a theme of righty versus righties. One thing I will say with that is it's looking like there shouldn't be a huge cap on a lot of the cards that you're going to be able to use for that. So I would recommend getting through these mini seasons games ASAP. If you're wondering how to finish the set 3 collection fast, I am grinding through mini seasons, and one of the things that I have been doing is I've been downloading the Hattie Road to the Show method, which basically you're going to get a stadium creator, you're going to press on it, and you're going to download the best stadium in the game. You do find and you look up Hattie, and usually it pops up right away. As you can see, I got them right here. You just press on it, and you're just going to press download, and that way it'll be on your squad. You can use it for many seasons, which is cracked, by the way. You're going to be getting a ton of XP too, because every single fly ball that you hit is pretty much a homer, and it's great this year. It's really helpful. So make sure you download this stadium because it's going to help you out a ton. But other than mini seasons, there's a lot of things that are going on in the game right now, especially a stub sale. Now, this stub sale is going to hurt the market, and that's why everything is so crazy expensive. If you have valuable cards, I would recommend selling some of them right now if you're going to sell them in the future anyways, because usually when stub sales happen, the market gets pushed up a little bit, and then it'll settle down in about a week or two. So if you have a ton of cards and you're wanting to get around it and you're wanting to get stubs, then one thing I would recommend is taking your stubs. One thing I'm thinking about, it's really helpful, and it's something that you're probably not thinking of. One thing that I would say that you guys need to be doing right now that I am currently grinding, and I just started it actually, is the BR program. Now, I'm kind of slacking on it. I know a bunch of you guys are probably ahead of me, but you're going to be getting about 100 to 150,000 stubs if you sell the cards. One thing that I usually do is I take my stubs and I sell. That's the one thing that I do, contrary to a couple of different YouTubers. Some other guys do it, but I just haven't. And so usually I'll sell these cards, I'll take my stubs, and I'm going to be using those stubs that I get towards that to probably purchase Ellie De La Cruz. And I know there's going to be a huge collection one day for a core collection, which I will probably talk about in a later video. However, for now, right now, I am going to be selling these cards, taking my stubs. Plus, whenever you get to the end of the BR program, you get a no-sell Bo Bichette, which I love. But if I'm being honest, I might be taking Rube Foster. He's got the outlier screwball. I cannot believe some of these cards. The Gen Chem series cards are disgusting. They're crazy. I mean, the screwball gonna get up to like 90 something, which is just weird. It's really, really weird. It's like Devin Williams, but faster, I've heard, especially because it's got 99 pitch break and outlier on it. We've just never seen a pitch like that ever. And so Rube Foster might be that guy. With a heater that goes to 102 and an amazing pitch mix, I'm probably taking him just because there's so many good shortstop options. I know there's a lot of really good arms, but I don't think that there's a lot of guys with outlier screwballs. So I'm going to be taking him, and he's going to be added to the squad. Make sure you guys do the BR program and the set collection. And the last thing I'm going to say that you make sure that you do is finish the draft promo. If you haven't done it, finish the All-Star Week program. I made a whole video on it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You get a free pack, which you can end up pulling Dylan Cruz out of and selling for 70 to 80,000 stubs right now, because he's going back up in price because the draft packs just got out of the store. And on top of that, you get to pick one of your cards that you want. You can pick a Vladdy, you can pick whatever you want. I would suggest, out of all of the cards in that program, I think the Randy Arozarena is the craziest, just because he's got really good stats across the board, and he doesn't play a premier hitting position like first base. He can play corner outfield, so I like him a lot. But Randy Arozarena is a great guy to pick up right now, and I would recommend getting those programs done to make sure that you guys have the most stubs possible. As far as the end of the video, one thing I wanted to say at the very end is I want to go over some of the guys that I am going to be investing in to make a lot of stubs. Like I said earlier, there is a roster update coming out on Friday. And so I'm going to be talking about some of the guys that I'm going to be investing in. So we're going to be talking about live series golds, and there's a lot of them that are really good. I think are finally going to get the bump up to gold. And there's a couple of them. The first one that I am going to be investing in heavy, because he's had some huge power numbers. I believe he just passed like 25 homers, so he's at like 25 or 26. I think he's going to get a big boost towards power right, and I think that's going to give him a little bit of the edge. He only needs one more. Plus 72 fielding's a little bit sad. I know that they're not going to make him have a big jump, but I still don't understand why we wouldn't just take the Ozzie Albies and pick him up a little bit in the fielding. He's not that bad this year at second base. He's made a lot of really good plays. I think they could definitely up his reaction, if anything. And I know that that's usually just a small thing, but regardless, he'll get a boost in attributes somewhere. Ozzie Albies deserves to be a diamond. He's a switch hitter. He's been raking from both sides this year. A little bit weaker from the right side, but really good from the left side. I think that they give him a little bit of a power boost, considering he just went yard, and I think that he gets the boost. He's going to be selling for about 2,200 stubs, and we're going to be getting about 1,000 profit here, so I think that he's a very safe investment. The one thing that is a for sure jump up is Luis Robert, and the one thing I'll say about Luis Robert is obviously he's going to go diamond. 4,400 is a little bit steep. 3,800 is not crazy steep, because I do think that there's a chance he goes up to 86 or 87. And if you look at the 86s, they're going for about 4,900 across the board. So these are all going for like 44, 4,200. So I don't think that he's worth the investment. I know a lot of people are putting him in thumbnails and stuff and saying to buy him up. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, just because you're not going to make that much profit on him. It's a little bit too late for Luis Robert. Now, he's going to go diamond, but it's a little too late. Christian Walker, I don't think is going to get the bump. He's been playing pretty average this past couple of weeks, and just like how he's been doing. He's not like in a slump, but he's not just absolutely destroying baseballs or anything, so I don't think he gets a boost. There's a couple of golds that are kind of sleeper picks. For example, like Tyler Wells has been pitching really good. Bo Bichette, we've thought, is going to get the boost all year, and he hasn't really. He hasn't. He has great hitting stats. I don't know if they'll boost his power right a little bit, or his contact right above 100, considering he is hitting above 300 right now. The fact that he's not at 100 contacts, a little bit sad. However, I don't know if he's going to get the 2 boost. I think that he should, but I don't think he is. So I am currently the only one that I am dead set spending stubs on is Ozzie Albies, okay? I think Ozzie Albies is going to go. I think that and then the sleeper pick that I would say that you guys should pick up will be Tyler Wells, just because I think that he goes. Tyler Wells is gross. Wander Franco is going to go, probably also, but you never know. And even if he does, that's not a huge gap there. You'll be able to purchase this card for about the same price whenever he goes up diamond. So if you want to do that, you can, but I would suggest maybe a Tyler Wells sleeper pick. And then for sure, 80% of your stubs, I'd go in Ozzie Albies. It's pretty much no-brainer. Ozzie Albies is going diamond. You heard it here first. But that's kind of my update video, what you guys should be grinding, what I am grinding right now, and kind of the guys that I'm investing in for this Friday's roster update. I wanted to kind of make an update video just on everything. I could have spread this out into 2 separate videos, but I figured I'd just show my predictions at the end, and you guys would enjoy that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more like this, make sure that you smash that like and smash that sub button. As we're getting bigger and bigger every day, my next goal I'm putting at 50K. So if we can get to 50K, that'd be crazy. But hit that like, hit that sub button. I'll talk to you boys later. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.